Dumelang, welcome back to my channel, you guys. I go by the name of Sky Bunny Baby, and today I'm doing a story time. I feel like enough time has passed, so might as well just I'm gonna tell you guys about how very much early in the hey 2023 resolutions when you're what. So, as the title goes, I'm gonna tell you guys about how I was scammed. And not only was I scammed, but me being scammed changed the trajectory. The trajectory. The trajectory of my life. Sharp. Yes. Is it really finished? Anyway, let's. So I saw a post and then I decided, no man, let me apply for a job because anyway, I needed a job, right? But one thing about this job is that it was outside of Kimberley, so it was in Bosman, and Bosman I think it's like 2 hours away from Kimberley. So I was like, good shot, and then I applied because one thing about me, le ha mereko o le ko Dubai, ke tla apply. Oh. So kina o ke apply la mereko. I applied for the job and it was a receptionist job, and I've been a receptionist before, so I was like, you know what, this is my thing. Anyway, I applied for the job, and then because also they had said on the thingy they were urgently looking for somebody, they didn't even take long and they called me and they were like, okay, you can come through for an interview, can you get to Kimberley, can you get to Bosman tomorrow, because we saw in your CV you said you stay in Kimberley. Of course, yes. Bosman. So I traveled for the first interview now. I got there and the interview was very swift. Like, the guy that interviewed me was really nice and he was just asking me a couple of questions, you know. And then obviously when the interview ended, the whole thing of me staying in Kimberley came up as a topic. He was like, okay, so are you willing to take your life and move it to Bosman? Yeah, ready. Ready. That's why I applied. What you mean? Sharp. So after that, he's like, okay, fine. I must tell you though that it's very hard to find a place more Bosman. It's a very small town, so, and it's like a mining dominated mining activity area. I don't know what you call, yeah, it's a mining activity area. So obviously there's like hardly places to stay at. So I'm like, you know what, don't worry about it. I do know somebody here, but I'll also like do my best to look for accommodation. I'll make sure that by the time I leave here, I've gotten a place. Well, so you guys are just gonna have to bear with me. So I was like, you know what, before I leave here, I'll make sure that I've gotten a place. But also, I'm just gonna need you guys to confirm if I've got the job or not before I start looking for a place. And he was like, okay, fine, don't worry, you'll have your answer by business day tomorrow. Tomorrow, yatla. Oh no, and then I traveled back to Kimberley. Tomorrow comes sharp. Okay, so they like, okay, look, we have shortlisted a couple of people. So are you available to come back again tomorrow for like a trial run, like a training, whatever? So I'm like in my head, okay, it means if they are calling me back for a training, it means I possibly got the job, or possibly the job is mine. Sharp. So they're like, no, what we're planning to do is that the training is gonna be, I think it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I was supposed to have been starting like in a week's time. Shapa ga ke tsena ke ya training, nga ke tsena ko training ya man. Ke tshwara ka bonako, ke re mara ga ke satlana. Ke tshwara ka bonako, a ba nthuta hale le hale ke ntse ke re oh nya the works. That's now Friday. Saturday, fine, I go again, and they like, you know what? We got feedback yesterday at training, and the person that was training you said, you know what, you're not that bad. Kere, ow. Ow.
Oh. Oh.
So basically, the job was mine. Oh, okay. And then guy you know, did you find a place? No, I haven't really looked for a place because I was waiting for confirmation if the job is mine, because I can't look for a place because I can't confirmation sharp. And then he's like, okay, look, the job is yours. What we're just gonna do is that you're gonna train for a couple of days, and then Monday or Tuesday when I'm available, we can sign the contract in. But I am telling you this now, the job is yours, so o ka nna wa tsamaya wa go batla plek. Ke re ke tsena mo Facebook ke re places to rent in Postman, nya ke kry-a post, a Facebook post. Girlie ono o bua ditaba tsa gore she has 3 rooms left. Ke re 3. Ke tsena yanong ke re tla ke tsena mo WhatsApp ke mo texta ke re hi lala, ke batla pleke and ke batla no. Ngwanyana a le helpful o itse keng ebile a ntsenela di-picture tsa pleke e le di roomnyana yana wa tlhaloganye ke room ya ntla ke room ya bobedi, so a ntsenela the whole ploto. Ke re oh nya okay, this is cute. A ntsenela room mo teng, a ntsenela ke bona room ya teng e le ntlenyana go na le built-in, go le busy. Ngwanyana a ba ntsenela di banking details. So because now in my head I'm like, yo, girlie on has 3 rooms left, and obviously it's boss Mondays, might be people in my situation that are gonna take the place, and the rent was also like very affordable. So I'm like, you know what, let's meet, and then I can send you the deposits. And now that's my gut telling me, no, don't send the deposit. And by obviously also I get some send a deposit, I'm gonna come back to Kimberley with a key room, so I can come already to Kimberley and like collect a few things and like, you know, my clothes and all that, so that I can move. Kinda next week ke simula mereko. Girlie, I'm actually at work, so you can just wait for me a little bit. We'll meet later on, but you can send the deposit if you can, or you can come back tomorrow, which is Sunday, and then we can meet. I'll be off. Let me come back tomorrow, and then I can just get the key and then go back to Kimberley and pack my stuff and move in and pay you the rest and move in after I get my key. Good shot. Ngwanyana a re okay nya sharp. Ka mosho girly antari wa go tla go mang bossman ke mo ga no, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come to Bosman like very early. I'm planning to come very early. The first I'm gonna be here. The first transport that I'm gonna get, I'm gonna be on the way. Oh, sharp. Girly Sonntag, ke excited. I don't wait to ke ba ga go ga ke rio. Ke phone they accepted my application. Now I'm telling the people at my house, like I'm telling my family, oh no, I'm moving. Bosman. And I found a place. I'm gonna see the place tomorrow, and I'm gonna sign a contract next week. Bona kile ano ya ka leng ena e hella. And oh yeah, congratulations in what am sharp. Sontaga e tla ke tsoga baefo ke tlhapa. I bathed and then I was off to town. So I get to town, and you know what? Coming to think of it, there was that day alone was just jinxed, man. And I guess just didn't catch. A lot of things happened that were very questionable. Like a lot of things just happened. Surprisingly, I was having a bad Sunday anyway. And then now I got transport to finally get to Bosman, but then this transport, I have to wait for it for Italy. Yo, ke boregile. Ke re wait, guys, I need to get to Bosman because I'm gonna get to my place. Wait, sharp. Now it's like 10 o'clock in the morning, 11, 12. I think the transport left around about 1 o'clock. Girly Lene Kanuka, she's texting me. I'm put out, where are you? Kiri, Lala, I'm coming. Mayana Antira Hasdaha, where are you? Kiri, Dodo, I'm on the way. I am on the way. I'm on the way. I found transport. I'm on the way. Arinya Shapa. Call me when you get here. Okay, fine. I'll call you when I get there. I get to go Bosman. I think I arrived around about 3:30. Get to go Bosman. Keep a look at KFC. I have arrived. What a sharp. So I get go post money, ibileng kids up picture ke makere witsi ke ha teng ga kitsi was it a mall or was it a shopping center or go diragalang out, but I took a picture ke makere ke mono so you can come, we can meet, and then we can go to the place and what I'm. Now my problem was when this girl was now texting me Horina. So now I'm in Bosman, I'm like, okay, fine, girl is still answering me. So I'm in Bosman, I'm like, okay, let me send the deposit anyway. What are just so that, because now until she's left with one room. Kiri, one room. Kiri, thinking, let me send a deposit now so that I can secure. Get you to go KFC. Phone. It's about to go off. Get an KFC. I can't get charger and I ordered charger. I was very hungry. I ordered charger shapa. Kituti. Dijo dia hela. Wanyana answering. I'm coming. I'm on my way. Sining ning how on tariki mulatile ko merekong. She suddenly clocked in. Girl, how did you clock in and didn't tell me there was an emergency clock in? Somebody, you had to fill in for somebody in the story, and now I need boreja. And she told me she's working at a mine, I think, as a security guard, if I'm not lying, or as a mine. And now I'm getting agitated because now what's like a story. So finally she's like, okay, I'm on my way. Awara ya hit. 2 hours ya hit. Ya nunki mutasi ke ngonyana o kae. Huh? She blocked me. Now she blocks me. Ke a lemoga ke re, oh, ke scamile witty. She blocked me, so I'm like, Nyaman, I've been scammed actually. Yo. So now I call Umf. I'm panicking. I call Umf. Kiri, hey Umf. Yo, guys. There's just so much going on. She blocked me. So kira Umf kiri hey Umfwe. Tadi nomoro tseno tse and text them o bone gore a ngwanyana o tla go araba ke sa ke tlhaloganye gore is she offline or did she block me? Umfu a tsa dinomoro a texta ngwanyana a mo texta trrr. This girl was texting Umf back. Yeah, no more texta. Usuna the whole process. Hi, yes, I do have a room left. These are the pictures. Here are my banking details. Kiri nyaman miski skemi le kholo anwa. Nakwa kibo 4:30 to 5. Postman. I went anyway because I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get my key, so I might possibly just sleep over on the floor or whatever. And then I'll go home Monday to collect my stuff. Girlie blocked me. I've just been scammed actually. I've just been scammed. I called the popos and the popos answer and they're talking about I should go to the police station. They can't open a case over the phone. I'm from Kimberley. I don't want to waste time. Like I you know, and Nakwa Kepitek, so I can't instantly go to Kepitek and tell him, Hoi, Jana Madi ing anyili so kak. It wasn't closed yet. Kepitek was still open. But it was about to close. So I got there and I asked the girl, I think I've just been scammed. So what do I do now? And they were like, no, you have to open a case first and then come back with the case number. Can't you guys just do something now? Because but no, we can't. We can't stand us down. You have to come here, got case number. Getting a sharp. So then what? Oh, now it's like 4:30 to 5. It's getting dark. And it's April, man. Like what it's April, it's getting dark. I'm like, you know what, let me just leave. Kina ole. Ke ema hadi hiking. I stood for a good 30 minutes before I got transport. Guys, guess what? With what did I come back to Kimberley with? Ke atla ka lorry truck. I came back in a truck and I've just been through so much that I am torn between crying and just staying strong because now I can't just cry, you know? I can't just cry. So I'm there and I'm just thinking, man. Yeah, man. Now it's a 2-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive in that lorry. And a lorry at each lorry, guys, now I'm very afraid of because windscreen is like this high. The seats are also high. But Shem, I took my L, I packed it, Kina oa gets enam Kimberly. I think I arrived around about 7-ish. Kile no go toropong. Oh, kalela. Iningaring kawa kamangwele. Like iningaring kawa kamangwele. It literally was like I just could have fallen on my knees at the taxi rank. And happy go taxi ranking and oh sorry, I was about to walk to the taxi rank, so I was like, you know what, let me just take a moment to just grasp what I've just been through. Sharp. I get tsena mo Kimberly ke mo sendela SMS ngwanyana ke mo ga ke re I sort of sent her like a long paragraph threatening her. Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Your threats are not gonna work on me. Kiri, go. Mau valsal dal go. Are your threats are not gonna work on Miss Tandwa Sam? Kiri muti mwami. And oh mama, she's probably in her 60s or late 50s. Oh mom. Or early 40s or late 40s. Oh mom. Sheba, I wanna kill you over. Calling thingy. Ke batla a thule tafole every day, at least twice a day. A thule tafole ka pinky toe ya re ya lento. Wa utlwa ke reng? Keli ole ke batla ha go tswala kgogo e be mo tlapisa monana. I hope she's having a bad December. I hope calling thingy. Yes, sis. I hope dark ya nel inela. Yes, sis. Ga ke mo batlele monate usuwa. Now that I'm thinking about it, I genuinely hope she's having such a bad December. I hope at least twice a day she bumps into the corner of the table. Ka pinky toe ya gage ya loto. Yo. And nagana dilo tse di diragala April. Baie vroeg mo jareng. Oh mama no. Oh mama, is it oh mama? Yes. I went through a stage of depression. I was so depressed. I didn't even go anywhere. I didn't text anybody. I was so depressed. So after that whole ordeal, I communicated with the company. Guys, there's no way I can move now. I used part of my last money to pay for the deposit. Where was I gonna get another cash for a deposit for a second place? So I eventually just lost the job. So I forfeited the job basically, because they were like, we need somebody urgently. We need somebody, as in like, and you told us, oh, you got a place and now you don't have. I was like, you know what, I'm sorry, this is what happened to me now. There's no way, unless you guys can wait for me for maybe another month so that I can prepare properly. And they were like, we can't do that. And I was like, okay, sharp. I lost the job. So now, not only did I lose money, I also lost the job. So fine, Shapa, April, May, June, I was depressed. Like, yo, guys. I was depressed. Ask anybody in my life. There was just, I literally did not text anybody. I wasn't about that shit with no one. Also now having to come back and tell people again, I'm not going anymore. Oh no, luckily I had not told people besides my family. But in my family, it had already traveled. That is why I'm like, 2023, I am shocked that I'm still standing. Because in Dwansitse, oh, it was war. But I'm still standing. I'm still grateful for. What am I grateful for? The gift of life, I guess. Yeah. But anyway, guys, that was all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time and like took home a lesson. Like, do not ever send your money to people without ever meeting them. If you're in another province, I cannot guarantee that you can prevent being scammed. But pretty much that's my story, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and do come back for more, baby. Mwah.